What's going on? Welcome back. So, it's really starting to look like more and more celebrities are coming forward over and over, slowly but surely. We're starting to see more Hollywood celebrities working up the courage, after years of remaining silent and coming forward and expressing their disdain for cancel culture. Being fed up with having to censor themselves because this current generation is so damn sensitive, with a complete and utter lack of a sense of humor. Celebrities such as, Jeff Foxworthy, Chris Rock, John Cleese. I actually talked about him recently. The great Ricky Gervais. Hell, even that moron Bill Maher. But especially Johnny Depp, who was one of the biggest and most recent examples of the insanity and damage that can be caused to a person by cancel culture. They took everything from that guy. But fortunately, Johnny was able to clear his name in court, as you all already know full well. But the man we're going to focus on today is Marlon Wayans. Now, I just want to preface, I love the movie White Chicks. I admit it. It was hilarious and crappy all at once. Yeah, I know. I don't care. And even though his movies are far from quality, he actually seems like a smart guy with common sense, after reading about his interview here. And I'll always give props to anyone who has the balls to speak out against this stuff. So let's check it out. Marlon Wayans says he refuses to live in fear of cancel culture, asserts films like White Chicks are needed in today's political climate. Yeah, that's the energy right there. If people would stop being cowards, regardless of their political leanings, and speak out against this shit more often, we could get our entertainment back. But as we know, most celebrities are crazy, always ready to pounce on and blacklist anyone who doesn't toe the line. Actor and comedian Marlon Wayans, best known for his roles in such films as Scary Movie and G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, has slammed cancel culture with the firm declaration that comedies like his cult classic White Chicks are needed in today's political climate. In a recent interview with BuzzFeed, oh, what a rag that one is. The comedian briefly touched on his experience working on the comedy horror film The Curse of Bridge Hollow, and revealed that he had recommended the race swap comedy to his young co-star, Stranger Things actress Priya Ferguson, revealing that he recommended the young actress to watch White Chicks. Noting that the comedy could be perceived as problematic in this day and age, outlet writer Morgan Merle asked Wayans, could a movie like White Chicks thrive in the current year? To which he declared, I think they're needed. I don't know what planet we're on, where you think people don't need laughter, and that people need to be censored and canceled. While I don't think as many people would object to a movie like White Chicks nowadays, Hollywood hates white people and they say it regularly. But we don't care about quote-unquote whiteface. We know it's a joke. It's all good fun. We're not going to be like, hey, how dare you wear that whiteface? We're so super serial. That's not funny. We're going to go protest now. But yeah, I still agree with his overall sentiment that movies like that are needed. The comedian then defyingly declared, if a joke is going to get me canceled, thank you for doing me that favor. It's sad that society is in this place where we can't laugh anymore, he opined. I ain't listening to this damn generation. I ain't listening to these folks. These scared-ass people. These scared-ass executives. So damn true. I say it all the time, how crucial comedy and laughter is. It's always infuriating to see it always under attack. Y'all do what you want to do. Great. I'm still going to tell my jokes the way I tell them, he further affirmed. And if you want to make some money, jump on board. And if not, then I'll find a way to do it myself. I know my audience. My audience comes to my shows every weekend and they leave feeling great and laughing. In classic Wayans fashion, the comedian concluded by jokingly declaring, one thing about the Wayans, we've always told the worst joke the best way. Yep, I really like how he says that, he will just find a way to do it by himself if people are too afraid to join him. Yep, it's good stuff. Released in 2004, White Chicks saw the Wayans brothers, Marlon and Sean, playing two police officers. Alright, we already know that. That movie's so old. It is, of course, these problematic depictions that make the bulk of the cancel culture mob's issues with the film. In June of 2019, the comedian shared yet another teaser post on social media, writing, "Everyone is asking for White Chicks 2. only to immediately disappoint fans, saying, "Can't promise you that," before recommending fans get tickets to his then upcoming stand-up show. However, Wayans didn't leave the subject at that. As in August of last year, the comedian told Variety that he felt it was just about the right time to finally deliver on his hinting at a White Chicks sequel. "I think White Chicks 2 is necessary. I think we've tightened up so much that we need to loosen our ties a bit and laugh a little bit. I don't think Hollywood understands what a juggernaut White Chicks 2 would be. He went on, "And the world just keeps giving us more. White Chicks 2 is writing itself. If a White Chicks sequel is actually on the horizon for the Wayans brothers, and taking into account Marlon's recent comments on cancel culture, chances are that the film will not be pandering to the woke demographic, which will undoubtedly come as a much-needed breath of fresh air." Well, all good stuff. Yep. Comedy, laughter, all important. And if woke Hollywood, wants to come after you for being offensive and funny because they can't take a joke, and so be it. As long as they could actually make the movie, actually funny, I'd be down with seeing a sequel to White Chicks, but, I've noticed a bit of a pattern that comedy sequels that come out many, many years after their original tend to be atrocious. Just look at Dumb and Dumber 2 or Anchorman 2. So I'm not completely sold on that, although it doesn't seem to be a definite thing, not even close. And as long as they didn't put any wokeness into it, and I don't think they would, then, it could actually have potential. Yeah, so that's about it. Let me know what you think of Marlon Wayans' thoughts on cancel culture in the comments down below. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing and sharing the video. All that stuff really helps me out. It's near impossible to get started on YouTube. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one.